Hi everyone, it's the next day and I thought I would show off the results. Yesterday, I thought the process was kind of a fail, so I was thinking I might not post the video, but today after I wash and blow dried my hair, I can actually notice a lot more the pieces that I dyed. I am going to post this video, but I will say it wasn't a total success. But looking back at the footage, I think that the process I followed would work if you had lighter hair. So just follow my steps, but know that if you have dark hair like me, the front chunky highlights that you dye just might not show up. You may have to do a bleaching step and then apply color. I might reattempt this, but I'm not sure because I don't want to dye my hair again after damaging it in the process this time around. We'll see. I might try some other hair trend. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell some pieces of my hair are dyed. Like the pieces in the front. And on camera, it doesn't really give that great of an effect, but in person, when it hits the light, you can really tell that the front pieces are a bit lighter and it does highlight my face a little bit. Hi everyone, it's Little Lips. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted here in a while, but I'm really happy with how my last two videos have been doing, and we have a few new subscribers here, so I wanted to say hello to everybody. Tiffany, why are you wearing a poncho? And that's because today I'm going to be trying out another hair trend. And I've been eyeing this one for a while, and finally I thought I'd do it today. So let's get into it. You might have seen it on Instagram or TikTok on your favorite celebrity that has been making a reappearance for a while now. It's the chunky highlights. So this hairstyle was popular in the late 90s to early 2000s. And lately, I've just been seeing so many variations of it on different influencers and celebs. And I like the idea of using these chunky highlights on just the front pieces of your hair as a sort of face framing technique. And I've been seeing this particular variation of the style a lot. And that's the one that I will be trying today. Now, I could go very high contrast on this look, which many people have done in the past. It sort of gives you a more funky, fashionable look. But I've also seen versions of it where it's more subtle, and I kind of want to go for that more subtle, sun-kissed looking technique and just highlighting and framing your face. So I will be leaving most of my hair black and then just highlighting front pieces a lighter warm brown color. And to achieve this look, I'll be using a high lift home hair dye. I need to use a high lift dye because my hair is jet black. Keep in mind, I've never used box dye. I've never dyed my hair at home, and I've definitely never used this particular product. It's the L'Oreal Paris Superior Preference Sun-Kissed Caramels. This particular color, UL63. The only way that you'd be interested in this particular hair dye is if I probably do this successfully. So we'll see. We're just gonna give it our best go. I tried to look up a video on someone doing front chunky highlights at home, but I wasn't able to find much. However, a TikToker I follow called Shaylee created a very great video on how she achieved a similar look. And her minute-long video was actually a lot more helpful than 99% of the other resources I found online about this particular subject. The first part is she separates the portion of her hair that she wants to dye away from the portion that she doesn't want to dye. Well, actually, she dyes both parts because she did back end red, and then front piece is blonde, but I won't be dyeing the black part of my contrast look. So what you want to do is like figure out where you want the blonde pieces to end, or the brown pieces in my case. So I'm going to take these two parts out. Right, and then you need to figure out how far back you want it to go. I think if this side is good, this side looks like there's more. That is too far back. Okay. Okay, so then here. Right? Well, you want like some on the lower parts too, so pull some out. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting this up off camera, but you get the idea. You want to pull the parts that you want to dye out and tie up the rest. Okay, so I've separated out the pieces of hair that I want to dye. Sorry I didn't finish that up on camera, but it was just hard looking at my phone instead of just doing it in the mirror. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. It looks pretty similar to her picture. Just separate out the parts you don't want to dye, and then these parts in the front, keep it there. So I've just tied up the rest. And the next thing she does is she puts a like long piece of cotton here so that there's a clear border between what she's dyeing that copper red color versus what she's dyeing blonde. But I'm only dyeing the front, so I'm not going to do that part, and I'll just be careful at the border. It doesn't have to be a perfect border, because at the end of the day, like, some of these back pieces are going to fall more to the front, and like you're more going to see the highlighting effect as an under color. So I don't know. These are all things that I'm kind of assuming, but trial and error, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just apply the dye to these parts now. I'm not really going to show that part because the directions on how to use your box dye are in the package. So I'm just going to follow the exact directions here. Again, I've never done this myself, so I'm just figuring it out as well. I might show you some clips of me doing it, but I'm not going to talk through this part. Per the instructions, I will apply to the ends first. Okay, wait 20 minutes and then I'll do 10 minutes on the roots. Okay, so at this point, I've also covered the roots, and I'm gonna leave this on for an additional 10 minutes. I might do 15 just because I see that it doesn't look like any of my hair is lifting, so I'm gonna leave it on a little bit longer than recommended. You know, as you know, I have really dark hair, so this might not work at all and it will become a fail video. 10 more minutes, let's see if anything changes. Okay, you guys, I've washed my hair and blow dried it, and as you can see on camera, it actually just looks exactly like it did before. If I zoom in really close, you still can't tell the pieces I dyed, but in person, you can tell. It's not showing up on camera at all, to be honest. Hello everyone, it's the next day, and today I did a better blow dry of my hair, so I thought I would show the final results. Yesterday I couldn't really notice a difference in the parts of the hair that I colored at all. And then I kind of thought of this video as a fail and thought I might not post it. But actually looking back at the footage, I think that every step I took makes sense if you had lighter hair and you could get away with just one box of dye on your hair without any bleaching. I think that all the steps that I took actually make sense, and if you have lighter hair, the process I did would have worked on you. But yeah. Sorry that the video wasn't a complete success, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.